Hey y'all, it's Edie Hill 1988 and it's time to reveal baby K's name. Yay, I'm so excited because tomorrow I upload my 20-week pregnancy vlog and that way I can say her name from here on out, so that'll be pretty fun. So, okay, so thank you to everyone that, guessed her name. I had 142 entries, which is crazy, so it was really fun to read every one of them. So let's see, only 2 people guessed her name right. And I just thought it was hilarious that I said her name started with a K, and I still got a ton of C guests, so that was pretty funny. And I also gave y'all the biggest hint in the world and said that her name wasn't common for a girl, or her name wasn't a common girl name. So I thought that I would get a lot of Kyles or Carters or just different, like Cole, just different K names that weren't typically, considered a girl name. But I didn't. I got like Cassidy and Kennedy, and the really girly names, like Chloe and all that, like Kimberly, the really girly names. So, yeah, but only 2 people got it right, and I'll put their names in now. But her name is, drum roll, her name is Carson. We're gonna have a little girl. Her name is gonna be Carson, and we're gonna spell it K-A-R-S-Y-N. And I've always loved the name Carson, for a boy too, because with Kane I want his name to be Owen, and John didn't like Owen, and then I was like Carson, he didn't like Carson, so we settled on Kane. And I was like, if I have a girl, I'm gonna either name her, another name that we had in mind, or actually 2 other names we had in mind, or Carson. And we settled on Carson. John was finally like, okay, Carson, I could do Carson. So of course, just, the same thing I did with Kane's name. Kane, Kane is normally spelled C-A-I-N. And, we kind of tweaked it and everything and, made it K-I-N-E. So with her name, for it to sound a little more girly, we're going to do K-A-R-S-Y-N. So we're really excited to meet baby girl Carson. So that's her name. So we'll be calling her Carson from here on out, no more baby K. So that way I don't have to slip up in my vlogs. Y'all don't have to edit. So that's her name. And her middle name will be Anna Lee. And my mother's middle name is Ann, and John's mother's middle name is Lee. So we'd said Anna Lee, but Anna Lee sounded really, really country. So I was like, what about Anna Lee? So I just dropped one of the N's from Ann, and it's going to be spelled A-N-A-L-E-E. So her name will be Carson Anna Lee Rice. So, yeah. So, that's the name that John and I deliberated on for months. So we're really excited that she's officially Carson Anna Lee. So thank you to everyone that guessed her name, and thank you, or everyone that left a guess. And I have their names written down right here, I think. Miss Bubblegum 25 and Ellie 5-Way guessed Carson, and one spelled Carson K-R-S-O-N, and one spelled Carson K-R-S-E-N. But you were both right, because like I said, the spelling that we have isn't really it isn't common at all, but I did want to look a little more girly. And I just love the name Carson because, like, who's to say, a girl can have a strong sounding name, and I think that Carson's a very strong sounding girl name. So, so yeah, so we're gonna have little Kane, a little Carson, so we're excited, y'all. So, like I said, thank you to everyone that guessed, and like I said, there's no prize. It was just fun to see, if anybody would get it right. And like I said, 2 people got it right, so that's pretty cool. So, all right, bye, y'all.